Pace Studio on the road. We are live at the Moon River Music Festival in Chattanooga, Tennessee right now with Drew Holcomb. Drew Holcomb, thank you for being here.
Hey.
Hey.
Glad to be here.
Man, it's wonderful to be here. Thank you for giving us a reason to be here and putting on this entire festival. This is just an absolute delight, and we're about to hear a lot of your music, man. What's coming up first today?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. Thanks for being a part of this festival. Going to be a fun weekend. This is going to maybe set the tone for the weekend here. There's a song called Family, and it goes like this.
Singing in the kitchen, family running through the yard, family going on vacation, family on a credit card, family all in this together, family we're taking a chance, family like birds of a feather, family kick off your shoes and dance. Hey, to the city, family laughing in the rain, family it ain't always pretty, family can drive you insane, family you got the keys to the kingdom, family take it all a la carte, family all four seasons, family well bless your heart. Hey, song to sing. Some are crazy, some are amazing, all got a little bit of everything. Family, sons and daughters, family like a photograph, family baptized in the water, family put me on the map, family all in this together, family we're taking a chance, family like birds of a feather, family kick off your shoes and dance. Hey,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Dude, this sounds great here in the room. I can't wait to hear the mix that's going out to the internet. I have no doubt that what the internet is hearing right now sounds tremendous. And man, so I have kicked off my shoes. I wasn't dancing because it was going to be too loud, but I'm not wearing shoes right now.
I saw you dancing in your heart.
Yeah. I don't have to wear shoes because this is a wonderful, wonderful environment. There's so much activity, man. There's people with walkie-talkies. There's cops doing cop shit. There's just all sorts of people having a wonderful time right now.
Yeah.
And it's because of you, man. Can you tell us more about the origin of this festival and why we're here right now?
Yeah, for sure. I've been touring for almost 20 years, 18 years, and one of my favorite things has always been playing festivals. I love so much about it. I love the community. I love the artistic camaraderie that happens where bands get to meet each other and sort of share stories and share experiences. But I've also really, about 10 years ago, started seeing artists sort of curated festivals happening. I saw, Wilco has the Solid State Sound Festival, and then Grace Potter had Grand Point North, and then even I'm from Memphis, and Lucero, this great band, had this thing called the Family Picnic every year, and Mumford did their whole like train moving Gentlemen of the Road festival, and I just had this harebrained idea that maybe I should do that. And so I'm from Memphis, went to school in Knoxville, live in Nashville, sort of have all these parts of the state of Tennessee, and so we did it for a couple of years in Memphis, and then we moved to Chattanooga in 2018. And this year is sort of a dream come true for me, because when I first dreamed this up, what I thought was maybe someday I could get Wilco to headline. And so the fact that they are is sort of like, the rival moment for me as not just as an artist, but as a festival creator. So, but a lot of people tell you it was a dumb idea that somehow worked. So it was, it's a lot of work to put on a festival.
Yeah, well, it's not a dumb idea. Maybe it was a dumb idea. I don't know, but the execution of it is tremendous, man. I'm so happy that we're
Thank
here
you.
right
Got
now
great
and
partners,
we're
so.
sharing your music with our audience right now, man. What's happening second today?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a song called "Into the World." I wrote this song in 2018, having no idea. It was sort of written a little bit not a little bit, very much tongue in cheek, and it turned out to be way too true. But it's called "Into the World," and it goes like this.
Sometimes I am afraid to die. My flesh and bones won't testify. My enemies and friends share the same residence. Don't eulogize on my behalf. I'm a long way from my epitaph. I'm only getting started on this lost highway. I am brave and I am not afraid. It's the end of the world now. Haven't you heard? So smoke 'em if you got 'em. Boys and girls, say goodbye to the past now. Raise up your glass and revel while it lasts. It's the end of the world. Oh, I am foolish and I am blind. I lose my heart and lose my mind, and my soul feels like a trumpet on a battlefield. Don't shower me with flattery, I ain't got no time for pleasantries. Give me the truth and set me free. Hey, it's the end of the world now. Haven't you heard? So smoke 'em if you got 'em. Boys and girls, say goodbye to the past now. Raise up your glass and revel while it lasts. It's the end of the world. Go tell the congregation we need a revelation. Go tell the congregation we need a revelation. It's the end of the world now. Haven't you heard? So smoke 'em if you got 'em. Say goodbye to the past now. Raise up your glass and revel while it lasts. It's the end of the, it's the end of the world now. Haven't you heard? So smoke 'em if you got 'em. Boys and girls, say goodbye to the past now. Raise up your glass and revel while it lasts. It's the end of the world.
All right. Thank you, Drew.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So we started to talk a little bit about the community here and the importance of the Tennessee community to this festival. Can you talk a little bit more about the artist that you collaborated with on Dragons? I mean, I saw there's a lot of between Zach, the Lone Bellow, Natalie Hemby, Hemby, who just saved Stevie Nicks, who saved Chris Stapleton, who did Bottle Rock last weekend, and the High Women did that. And Lori McKenna, I mean, a lot of artists that we've crossed paths with quite a bit in Pace Magazine. Can you talk about some of the specific artists who you've crossed paths with who have enhanced your music?
Yeah, of course. So on previous records, I've really only written with or collaborated just with the band and my wife a little bit as well. Her name's Ellie. And 2018, I did this EP with some friends of mine, a band called Johnny Swim and a duo called Penny and Sparrow. We did a little co-write EP.
And that's a husband and wife too. And Johnny Swim
another
is
husband
Abner
and wife.
and
Abner and Amanda.
Yeah.
And so that's the first time I've really ever collaborated. It kind of came out of nowhere. Abner's very sort of can convince people to do things they're not used to. And so I had so much fun doing that I decided with the next project, that my next record, that I wanted to do a lot of co-writing. So I'd met and been friends with Lori and Natalie through various touring stuff and songwriter things. And you know, for instance, like Lori had been like, "Hey, we should write sometime." I'm like, "Yeah, totally." And then I wouldn't follow up, and it's like, "What are you doing? You're an idiot!" Like one of the greatest songwriters alive wants to write a song with you, you
Yeah,
should
well,
do
what are you
that.
doing? You're an
So-
idiot. You're busy making this happen.
Yeah,
so
I'm busy
you're not
doing
just
other
an
things,
idiot.
yeah. But also, I had like co-write fears, collaboration fears, if I'm being honest. But I got over those, and really, I think made probably the best record I've ever made because of all that collaborative work. And yeah, so a song like Dragons I wrote with Zach Williams from the Lone Bellow, a song about our grandfathers that was, really become sort of an anthem for our band and fans. And then Sean and I wrote Into the World, the one I just played. He sort of helped me turn that in. I had this thought with the song, and he kind of helped me, figure it out. And yeah, just like sort of teaming up was a new thing for me, and really proud of what came out of that.
Cool. Well, I'm enjoying the studio record very much. I'm enjoying what you're doing here live with us. Thank you so much for kicking off this your festival with us in style. Thanks for inaugurating it like this.
Of
it's
course.
wonderful, man. And there's more of your music to be shared, man. What's happening third today?
So this song I wrote sort of in the deepest parts of the quarantining, stay at home things when I felt a little bit of cabin fever. It's called I wrote it with my producer Cason Musgraves. Cason Musgraves? Nope. We were just talking Cason Cooley, who and I were talking about Casey Musgraves yesterday. So Cason Cooley and I wrote this together, and it's called I Need to Go Somewhere.
Still stuck in this house with a mind full of doubts. Tired of staring out the window. Eating too much, drinking too much. Tired of watching the grass grow. Channel 2, Channel 3, back to Channel 2. I've watched everything in my queue. So put me on a train, I don't care where it's going. Fly me on a plane, maybe out to Wyoming. Need an RV, no plans, just you and me. I need to go somewhere. I'm still watching the rain, kids are driving me insane. Another Groundhog Day routine. Stuck in my head, existential dread. What in the world does it mean? Month 2, month 4, can't take it anymore. I got to get my feet out the door. So put me on a train, I don't care where it's going. Fly me on a plane, maybe out to Wyoming. Need an RV, no plans, just you and me. I need to go somewhere. Out to Wyoming, need an RV, no plans, just you and me. I need to go somewhere. So put me on a train, I don't care where it's going. Fly me on a plane, maybe down to New Orleans. Help me find a Cadillac, I'm Jack Kerouac. Riding a bike like Dick Van Dyke. Hyperdrive all to run like Han Solo. I don't even care, just anywhere the wind blows. Helicopter, moped, golf cart, minivan, skateboard, cruise ship, submarine, DeLorean. On a horse and a Porsche, on a boat with T-Pain. Swim like a mermaid, maybe all the way to Spain. Listen, Karen, I'll even ride on my rollerblades. I need to go somewhere. I need to go somewhere. Oh, I need to go somewhere.
Man, dude, I love the Han Solo reference. This is about you and not about me, but if I may sidebar for a moment, my name is Bradley Harrison Wagner, and the reason why I'm Harrison is because my mom I was born in 1982.
Really?
She was a
Harrison
massive
Ford?
fan of, yeah. So that's why
awesome.
Bradley Harrison Wagner, why you put that on all of the flight itineraries.
That is amazing.
Yeah. You were talking about Casey just now, and so Casey, I don't believe, I'm not sharing too much of her story because it's public information. She broke up with Rustin, and so we're meeting up with Rustin and TK later, but a lot of her album is sharing the love that she still has for him, even though it didn't work out in life. And I'm wondering how much of that tune that you guys wrote together, how much of it, when you guys get together to create, is your need to go somewhere, and how much of it is her experience and what's happening in her life? Like, where does that sort of meet?
Oh yeah,
for
so
you?
I misspoke earlier. I was saying that I said Kason Musgraves, who what I meant to say was Kason Cooley.
Oh, wait, so
yeah,
I just,
yeah.
wait, okay, all right.
Who I was talking to Kason Cooley about the new Casey Musgraves record.
My goodness.
No, it's all good,
Okay,
man.
I had
It was my tongue stumble that caused us this sort of beautifully awkward moment.
I'm sorry,
that we're having. No, it's
Casey
okay.
Musgraves and TK. Well, whatever. It's already public information.
That's right.
I do have an actual question that I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you, and it's about the RV trip. So
Yeah.
Josh was just telling me that it exists. There was an RV trip, and it resulted in this tune. What was that RV trip all about? And
well, it sort of started in a way with this conversation with Kason about that song. I went to his house to write with him. I just had COVID and I was feeling sort of fancy free, and so I finally get to go co-write with my producer in his house, and I see he's got all these RV brochures on his desk, and I'm like, man, what's this about? And he says, oh, well, the kids are in virtual school. We're thinking about just renting an RV and kind of hitting the road for a few months. And I just kind of sat back in the chair and said, man, I need to go somewhere. And he's like, that's our song. That's what we're writing today. I need to go somewhere. So we ended up doing that exact thing. Took our kids on this big week-long Airstream trip all around the state of Tennessee. It was kind of a whole sort of a mini series about how to travel safe outside during the sort of late fall months in COVID, and we ended up writing some songs and had a great time. But it was just like this really cool, weird adventure in the middle of a year where we would have been touring, wouldn't have been able to do anything like that in a normal season. And that's kind of like, I feel like what we've all tried to do as artists is try to make lemonade out of lemons, which there are a lot of lemons in the music business because touring is such a lifeblood for so many of us. And so that was a really cool trip. Grateful, like we got to do something fun, got some great songs out of it, and it was sort of a cool, weird chapter in the life of the band and the family.
Cool, man. Well, this is very much lemonade right now. I mean, I get to be paid to do this, which is the coolest job in the history of the world. So, I mean, I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for making these circumstances conspire so that we're here. And man, there's still more of your music to be shared. What's happening fourth today?
Yeah, I'll close this out with a song that's the title track of our record we put out, our latest record. It's called Dragons. This is a song I wrote with Zach Williams from Lone Bellow. It's a good sort of send everybody on their way song. So wherever you are, if you're at the festival or if you're watching at home, this one's Send You On Your Way song.
I was climbing a mountain, asleep in the moonlight. The ghost of my grandpa came to me in a dream. As the stars hung above us, he started singing this chorus. He laughed loud as heaven and said this to me: take a few chances, a few worthy romances. Go swimming in the ocean on New Year's Day. Don't listen to the critics. Stand up and bear witness. Go slay all the dragons that stand in your way. We stayed up and talked till the sunrise of war and love and sorrow. He said, stop spending all your money on forgiveness of sins. Today is all you're promised. Don't trouble with tomorrow. We faded into the forest, proudly singing this hymn. Take a few chances, a few worthy romances. Go swimming in the ocean on New Year's Day. Don't listen to the critics. Stand up and bear witness. Go slay all the dragons that stand in your way. fever. Surrounded by lightning, all my windows are open, and I let the rain flood in. The past felt like the present, with a future uncertain. I sang like a sparrow lost in the wind. Take a few chances, a few worthy romances. Go swimming in the ocean on New Year's Day. Don't listen to the critics, stand up and bear witness. Go slay all the dragons that stand in your way. Go slay all the dragons that stand in your way. Go slay all the dragons that stand in your way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Drew, man, thank you so much for doing this. And again, I need to share a little bit about me with you, which is that I was at Coney Island and I swam in the ocean on New Year's Day, and it was very cold. My wife was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I was like, "Man,
got to do it once,
slaying all
right?
the dragons." Zach
Yes.
and Drew told me to. So
That's awesome, man.
yeah, I did
love
that,
it.
and man, this is a total delight. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. We're going to hear. Yeah, thank you again for your music and everything, man.
Yeah,
See you.
thanks for
See you
having me.
next time.
See you around.
All right. That's it, man. We're clear.